The information was there to know that that attack was coming, and somebody didn't see the signals. My wife began to put pieces together, and she said, I don't think that attack was done by the enemy, the terrorists. And I said, no, my government would not tell a lie like that. And then one day, it was a photograph of the hole in the Pentagon. I looked at it and I said, wow. Then I looked at it again. Something's wrong with this picture. I took the measurements of the Pentagon, the depth of the destruction in the Pentagon. Conclusion, airplane did not make that hole, because I can prove that it was not the airplane. Later, I saw another photograph. One of the sensors on the outside of the Pentagon. Now, all of the sensors had been turned off, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? There happened to be one that apparently did not get turned off. And in that picture, flying into the Pentagon, you see this object. When you look at it, it does not look like an airplane. The amount of energy required to melt the girders, the steel in the tower, cannot be gotten to a melt point with the fuel that was in the airplane. Not possible. So any melting did not occur as a result of the hit from the airplane. When you look at the tower coming down, what you see are, at each floor, successive puffs of smoke. Puff, 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 all the way down. They claim they're from the collapsing floors. No. Those puffs of smoke are controlled demolitions. That's exactly what they are, because that's exactly how they work. Building 7, Silverberg, I believe is the name of the owner, was on video. You could see Building 7, and there was a fire. No airplane hit it, but in the lower right-hand corner was a fire. Not a very big fire, didn't appear to be out of control, certainly was in a small part of the building, but then he is heard on the video, and he says, pull it, and then the building collapsed. What does pull it mean? Let me tell you, that's the order for controlled demolition. That is the phraseology that's used for blowing up something. All of the air defense systems in that part of the country had been turned off that day. All of the air defense systems had been turned off. Why? Apparently because the vice president ordered them turned off. Why would you turn off all of the air defense systems on that particular day unless you knew something was going to happen?